Hello, this is DerTebbers. This is your Euro Truck Simulator 2 Mod Spotlight. This is part 2 of the 2-part 4-truck Peterbilt series. Last time we had the 351 and I can't remember what the other one was. Let me go look. Twas a 389 there. We're gonna go put this guy up. It was a good drive. I didn't have any issues getting to, let's see, I bet you this one's full. Yeah, that one's full. All right, we have to go to Milan now. I didn't have any issues getting to my destination with that 351. I did notice a little sound in the engine. Every once in a while it would have a crackle in the engine note, but you probably won't notice it. The reason I'm noticing it is only because of the quality of the sound gear I'm running. Likely you will barely hear it, if you hear it at all. We have 2 more Peterbilts. Can't remember what they are. Let's go get them. I know one, I'm pretty sure one is an Iveco. Let's assume it is an Iveco. I think the other one's a Volvo. Yep. The 379. I think I've done a 379 as well. So this one is supposedly updated. Let's customize its configuration. We have just that body. We have just that chassis. We have a beautiful selection of engines, anywhere from a 380 horsepower Cat all the way up to a 625 horsepower Cat C15 625 Acert King of the Hill. Let's take it. Transmissions. Let's take this one. This would be the 18 speed. Likely that's a 13 speed, and I think that's a 9. No, I think that's a 13 as well. I think it's 2 13 speeds and an 18 speed. Interior, we get one interior, a beautiful interior full of buttons, gauges, and knobs. Exterior, okay, we'll just leave it white. All right, let's start with this, which is, what is that? Horns at the back of the truck. That's silly, we don't like that. What's this? That's a step ladder or a toolbox. We'll take the toolbox because that doesn't look quite as silly. The trick is always rotating the truck so you can find all the bits. Let's go with the paint colored bit there. Oh. Ah, look at that. You can stripe the middle. Well, let's do that because it looks slick Rick. All right, what's that? That's something I've already put on the truck, apparently. What is it? Oh, it's a little extension on the back of the cab there. Okay. What's this? We can put a little mirror there so we can see down what we're doing. What is this? What did that add? That added an AC system here. So we have a nice carrier AC system to keep ourselves nice and cool in the truck. We'll do that. That's cool. We got 2 mirrors up, the 2 front mirrors up front. We have a Peterbilt windscreen. We don't have any front bumpers. That's cool. All right, I think that's about it for the exterior. Anything on the interior we can play with? Doesn't look to be new. All right. Kitted in this configuration, 165,635 euros. Let's confirm this guy. Again, a truck that I've done before, and it was a problematic truck. Seems to be fixed here. Let's go ahead and purchase it. Yeah, Luxembourg. And then we're going to drive it around in circles and we'll go get the other truck. All right, we are outside. There is our very white. There's a better look at it. 379. Let's start up our Cat King of the Hill. Okay. Sounds good. Let's see here, lights, if I can remember which one is my lights. There we go. There we go, some beautiful running lights on our truck. See anything super wrong with the truck. Oh, we have a very small GPS. We can go back in the cab and chill out. Very cool, very cool. All right, what was I gonna look at? Oh yeah, my mirrors. Okay, seems to be the identical situation where the small mirror on the bottom is reflected in the mirror up front. I don't see the air cleaner, so that's just gonna become the standard, I guess. Okay, now here's a problem. I'm looking straight ahead. I can't see my left mirror at all. I'd have to completely rely on that small mirror up front. Now let's see if we can see left mirror. See, that's not going to work. All right, let's. Can I move my seat back? It's as far back as my seat will go. All right. No. Because if I go too far off to one side, then I'm gonna feel really weird. Huh. I can see that as being a problem because driving like this, if I had an Oculus, I'd be cool with this because I could just glance at the mirror. I don't, so I have to run with those mirrors. Something to be aware of. It does appear to be an issue in my opinion. In my opinion, it is an issue. Outright an issue. Oh, interesting. Okay, this is a very interesting transmission. All right, neutral. This would be first gear, but I get a double L. Whatever that means. Pete drivers will know. A single L is my second gear, and then first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Okay, and then I split shift. There's 15, 16. So I'd actually, to get at 18 speeds, I need to adjust my gearbox. That's kind of different. All right, so let's take 6th gear here. Ooh, she likes 6th gear. Truck goes. There's a... Is that a supercharger whine on this thing? Nope, not when I'm sitting still. I need you to move, car. Come on, car. I need you to move. Get out of my way. Right there. It sounds almost like a supercharger whine. Pete drivers are going to have to weigh in on that one. I don't know if I like it. She's stable on high-speed turns. Some of you are like, oh my gosh, you're going to kill us all. I probably am. But, overall, what do I think of this particular one? The mirrors bug me more than anything else. If the mirrors were fixed, if that left mirror was fixed so that I could see it while I'm sitting in cab at this position, I'd be happier. I understand in real life that's probably the location of it. But yeah, I guess, I mean, if you're okay with these mirrors, then this truck seems really nice. Even got the little parking brake thing going on. Yeah, making sure that the tach was really working. All right, so this is one Pete. I'm gonna buy this garage, store this Pete, and we're gonna go get the other Pete. I changed my mind, by the way. The mirrors bothered me enough that I'm not gonna even store that Pete. All right, let's head here. I think this is where this is. Yep, there it is, the 387XL. We're gonna head to the Volvo dealer here. I could go home to Luxembourg, but why do that? All right, so let's get our next Pete in line. That is the 387 double XL. Let's customize this truck. All right, single cab, single chassis, single engine, set of transmissions. All right. Standard or exclusive. And really all it changes is these gauges right here. I'll just take those gauges. Color. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh, ugh. They're all ugly. That's okay. That's what the paint shop's for. All right, up here we can put a light bar, which... Oh, let's just put blinks up. Blinks. Let's put lights up there, but let's just put anything up there. That's kind of weird. That's really weird. Yeah. I don't know if I like that. Interesting. Let's get rid of that. Mirrors, yes. Okay, that's a visor. Front mirror. Put those on. Put that bull bar or... Okay. Cool, we can put a bull bar. Alright, so there's not a lot of selection. I could put lights on there, but I'm not going to bother. Okay, there's not a lot of selection, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. There's not a lot of interior options either. You're going to get dice, whether you like fuzzy dice or not. There you go. Okay, so that is our new Pete. Let's confirm it. That is 184,580 euro list price on this Pete 387 Double XL. She's streamlined. She looks slick Rick. Let's trade in the truck we had for this one. She's a biggin. She's got a little GPS unit on the back. That's nice. Modeling, it looks very good. It looks a lot like the Volvo VNL 780 that we played with a good bit last year. You can look into the engine there. That was pretty cool. It is a big truck still. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Okay, enough. All right, let's get rid of those and that. Let's go outside one more time. Let's start up our engine. Okay. It sounds like an engine. It doesn't sound nearly as beautiful as that one cat engine that we had in the 351. Mirrors. The mirrors look good. I think the right mirror is off slightly, but it's not terrible. And the left mirror, for a change, is actually positioned in the right spot of the truck. All right, let's turn this on. Let's check our gears here. 1, 2, 6, 16. So she's just got a 16-speed gearbox. I mean, that's not terrible, mind you, but it's still just a 16-speed gearbox. All right, let's actually grab a load with this truck. Or we won't grab a load with this truck because the only loads that I have are going way too far for me to even bother with right now. Yeah. All right, we're going to just drive around some because I'm not even about to try that. Very quiet. Ooh, we're going this way, I guess. I don't really want to go this way, but we are going this way now. Turn on the mirror. Oops, let's turn that on. Whoa, whack. Oh, can I make this turn, I wonder? Hi, truck. Hit the brakes, bud. There we go. I didn't really want to go out of town, so this is what we're going to do instead. Hey there, semi. All right, so this truck, it looks good. The mirror's in a good spot for me. I have noticed that right mirror that I thought might be out of place is actually in the perfect spot because I can see the wing mirror in. And why do you stop like that, you fools? Oh my goodness. The truck feels good. It doesn't... It's not as bad as some. I wouldn't say it's the best. It seems to accelerate really fast, empty even. I would expect there to be some... Oh! Hi, car. Get out of the way. I would expect there to be a little bit more delay on the acceleration, but it's not the end of the world. Again, another nice Pete. Here's my thing with this Pete, though, and the last Pete. Both of them. Streamlined trucks like this don't really... To quote my my father-in-law, they don't make my putter flutter. They're nice trucks, and if you are a Pete driver and you like these kind of trucks, this seems to be a good truck. The other truck that we did today, I didn't like because of the mirror position. So of the 4 Pete trucks, we have 3 good Petes and 1 what I would call passable Pete. That's an alliteration, a passable Pete. I would not choose this one for my garage just because I'm not big into these newer streamlined rigs. I like a little bit older stuff. The 351. What was the other one? I don't remember what the other one was. I can go look what the other one was because it was a DAF of some description. Was it the 89? Yeah. Even the 389 really doesn't do it for me. I really like the 351. I like the Kenworth W900. I like the Kenworth K100. I did way back when. I like the Mercedes-Benz that we have, that I still own, wherever it is. There we go. The 1519 normal. I like those ones a lot more, but if you are big into the more modern rigs, here's a nice modern Pete for you. The other 2 300 series Petes that we did that are sort of older than this one, but younger than the 351, they are actually good as well. Overall, a good pack of 4 Petes. If you're looking for Peterbilts, I give this pack a pass. All right, that's the end of our 2-part Peterbilt story of 4 trucks. Link is in the description as always. I've been DerTebbers. Until next time, happy trucking, everybody.